Coach Ken in Montreal, finally.
Finally made it.
How are you?
Great, how are you?
Very good. I'm so happy you're here.
I'm excited.
I'm going to take you for a spin in my neighborhood.
Oh, I like that. You got
where
a
we
great
make all these sales.
You do make a lot of sales.
Well, we're very fortunate. You know, we have great teammates. It starts with great teammates.
Yes.
We have great clientele, great partners, and now great coaching.
And great leaders.
Great leaders, exactly. So let me take you for a spin, and we're going to chat away.
Yeah.
And thank you for doing my In the Car with George.
It's exciting.
It's our first English version, totally. Very nice.
Great. It'll be great.
All right.
So now, how long have you worked in this neighborhood?
Well, this is, I just finished my 29th year.
Wow.
Yeah, I started here in 1991 in January.
Wow.
And I didn't even grow up in this neighborhood. I grew up in Huntsic, which is north of Montreal. Here we're in Outremont, which is the center of the island, right close to the Mont-royal.
Oh yes, okay. A lot of beautiful homes.
Yeah, and I came here by luck. One of my friends was working at Remax in the same office that I am in now.
Yeah. And
I said, George, come and work with me. And that's how the rest is history. You know, I've been there in the same building for 29 years.
Oh.
Call me stable.
No kidding. Well, it's a beautiful area here.
It is. So tell me something. So you basically, you're a guy from Ottawa. That's where you grew up?
I did grow up in Ottawa, yes.
And now you're traveling everywhere, coaching all the teams in North America. How did you end up doing that?
Small world, right? Crazy world. So I started, I've been an entrepreneur my whole life. Really have never worked for anybody. So I've built lots of different companies. I've had sports shops, I've had greenhouses, I've had all kinds of different businesses. We now own 3 or 4 different businesses too. But then what happened was when I sold my greenhouse business, I got into real estate and I did quite well right out of the gate. I sold a lot of homes, and when I started the interest rates were 22%. So
wow.
Anyway, so I did that for a while, and then started a brokerage company and built it to almost 200 agents and sold it.
Wow.
And then I built a team at 11 people and I sold it. And then I went into coaching, just kind of out of a fluke too. Another speaker, another coach had actually asked me to come and help them set up their business. So I did that for a year, and I thought, no, I want to do my own, but I wanted to do my own in a very specific way. I only wanted to work with top agents and top brokers, and I've maintained that for 20 years. I've only worked with the best, like you, George.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You like quality over quantity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
We're by far not the biggest. I mean, we only ever have a couple hundred people, but our brokers are the best.
So now you're coaching.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the events that you guys do, because I know a few of them because I've been there. But the Mastery Summit, the Millionaires Leadership. Yeah.
So we usually start our year with the Millionaire Leadership Summit, and it's basically for people doing over $1 million a year GCI.
Okay.
But it's for the leaders of the team, so that we can take it to a whole other level of leadership. We go through all kinds of exercises of leadership. We go through different experiments with the guests. You were just at one. I mean, you saw how lifting the bar above how you can get the whole team work. It's not easy, right?
I have to give it to you. I met so many amazing people, team leaders in your events, that it makes the trip. First of all, you speaking is always very interesting. We learn all kinds of new things to implement, but also all the people make the event so much fun, because you meet other people that are facing same challenges. And my experience was also that there's all kinds of successful team out there, not just my model. There's couples, there's father and daughter, and all kinds.
It's unbelievable. And that's the whole focus of all of my events since I've ever done them, is that I don't want to stand up there and speak for 2 or 3 days. I want the people to get and hear from the people that are already doing it, that are highly successful. And again, that's why I only work with highly successful people like yourself, is because when you actually share what you know with our group, it's fantastic. There's no BS. It is what it is, right? You
know, you're so right. And you know, when I started, the #1 agent for Remax in Quebec, is not the type of guy that's going to share his secrets. And I said, what a bummer. I would love to learn from this guy, what he's doing right or wrong. Everybody used to keep it, but now I find there's so much gratitude and recognition and significance in giving back. You give me a chance to speak in English, come out of my comfort zone and actually give an hour speech in Nashville, which I appreciate. It was a lot of fun.
And by the way, you were fantastic. The people are still talking about it. I mean, but you shared you shared on your listing everything about your listing and your team, your organizational thing. You just don't get that everywhere, right?
I find that if I give all my tricks to other people, I'll have to find new ones. So it keeps me agile, and innovative. This is a new project. It's an old neighborhood here, Outremont, but they took this. It used to be a sisters, like nuns congregation, and it was one of the nicest lot, and they built 68 condos.
Wow.
We did not have the listing because the developer were friends with another competitor, but the collaboration is very important to me. These guys were collaborating a great deal, so we got to sell 14 of the 68 condos in there, even though it was not a contract. Beautiful. So, it makes me think that you've seen our post on Facebook. I think you've shared it. We're doing this collaboration day.
Yes.
It's actually takes place Wednesday on December 5th. I want to make this an annual event where we honor people that were really nice to collaborate, because when you think about this, even with all the technology in the world, this collaboration between agents that compete and sell together deals, make deals together for our clients, is still the most powerful tool we have to sell a home in 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
So we want to do this a big event, and I'm counting on you to spread it and make sure that everywhere across North America we're doing every year this celebration day, collaboration day.
We definitely will, and I think it's a tremendous idea, and absolutely. I've already talked to our team. Because I travel so much, we didn't get a lot planned, but definitely as you go forward, we'll carry that on. Absolutely exciting and smart. I think it's smart on your part, because it's good to honor people that do a great job.
This is Laurier Street. We're going to have lunch tomorrow here. This is Le Méac, one of the best restaurants in Montreal. Beautiful. So we're going to have lunch there. I'm going to take you there.
Nice.
Now, I'm going to take you to Lester's, because Lester's is an institution in Outremont, actually in Montreal. Montreal is very famous for the smoked meat.
Yes.
So there's two fabulous spots. One is Schwartz on St. Lawrence Boulevard, and the other one's on Bernard Street. It's called Lester's, and that's an amazing place to have lunch. Oh my God!
Was
that good or what? Unbelievable! Is that the best smoked meat?
Oh my God, that's unbelievable! I have to have a nap now.
No time for a nap. We gotta go to work. Ken, I just wanted to thank you very much for coming to Montreal, visiting my business.
Pleasure.
Do our little in your car with George English first version. And I can't wait to go to all your events. You have a great bunch of people in there. I love spending time with them in every event, and I can't wait so we can all have a great 2019. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.